Welcome to Rich Girl Style Academy with Ashley Aliyah. Here we discuss fashion and my personal style tips. Today we are going to discuss how to style dresses for different body types. One of my favorite styling things to do when the seasons change is to bring some fabrics that may traditionally be used in the winter or fall type of seasons and kind of make them spring or summer-esque. And sometimes I'll also do that with colors. Now, I picked out the this dress from Micah's. It's the front sleeveless mini dress, and it's $48. What I loved about this dress was, one, the color. I feel like this chocolate brown is one of the perfect browns to bring into spring or summer season that you can kind of get away with. I also love the leather wrap around the waist. I am a huge fan of mixing textures and fabrics together. That's just like my jam. But I loved how it was sleeveless and it was mini. So with those two things in the dress, you are able to make it for the summer or the spring, despite the color and the leather being on it. So I thought it was very stylish. I thought it was very cute. And if we're being honest, all women aren't going to be bright colored women just because of spring or summer. Some people like more neutral tones. But it doesn't mean that they still don't want to be stylish. Now I figured, okay, so now that I have the dress, all my accessories have to be things that are spring and summer friendly. So that way the look doesn't look too winter and fall-esque. So I went with a pair of pointed heel sandals from Mango's, which is $69.99. And I decided to go with like the off-white beige type of color, open toe. But what made me choose these is because of the play on texture. That's what, because I had a couple options. I'm like, I can start with that, but I felt like the play on texture, and because the heel wasn't too high and provocative, I thought that it paired really well with the dress, because you don't want to switch the entire vibe of a look. I feel like this is a very sophisticated but yet fashionable look, and if I were to pair it with an incorrect shoe, it can switch the entire direction of the outfit. So I felt like the shoes were perfect, but being as though I went with a shoe that was lighter, I had to make sure that I worked another accessory that was in that same type of shade family somewhere else in the outfit. So that's how I landed on the cord wrap statement drop earrings from Nordstrom, which are $40. Again, texture. This outfit is all about the play on texture. I felt like these earrings they're like cream with like the pearl tops and little hints of gold. I felt like they were perfect because they gave me such summertime energy. And I think that you would accessorize this dress differently in the spring and summer than the winter and fall. So I felt like the earrings just gave it such a light feel. And like, I probably would wear my hair like pulled back or up or something like that with this type of dress. So the earrings would be showing. So I felt like this was a great statement type of earring. Like, they are big, but they're not obnoxiously big, and they still fit with the entire flow of the outfit. Now it was time to get into the handbag. So I decided to go with the mini bag with metallic handle from Zara, which is $59.90. And I thought this was perfect because it paired well with the chocolate brown. But if you look at that gold handle, it kind of has some of the same movement and pattern as the leather on the bottom part of the dress. And it's like those type of small detailings that I find so fun, cute, and quirky when you can find it in pieces and pair it well with the outfit. Plus, I love the texture of the bag because I felt like it paired well with the earrings. And again, it's all about giving it that spring, summer-esque type of vibe. I feel like if I would have went with leather, then it could have possibly taken this look too much into that fall-esque type of direction. Now for the bangles, I decided to go with the pack of wooden rigid bracelets from Zara. And oh my God, I can't really see the price. I think it's $35.99, but excuse me if I'm wrong. But I felt like these bangles were perfect for this look because it was a mix of gold and the chocolate brown. And I felt like it gave a little bit of a break from the off-white and cream aspects of the outfit. So it's like if you do too much cream and white, then the outfit can get very corny really quickly. So I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, let's get these brown and gold bracelets that ties in the handbag, the gold on the handbag, the slight gold detailing in the earrings, and it just makes it that fun, fresh type of summer, spring-esque type of look. All in all, the outfit total is $253.79. I think that is very affordable in our age group, okay? Maybe not for the little 17, 16-year-olds, but I think for the 25 plus girls, actually, I could say the little 21-year-olds because some of them are getting to a point now too. I think this is a very feasible and affordable outfit. And the great thing about this entire outfit, these are pieces that you can wear with other things. Again, this dress, you can take it into fall and winter and wear it with like a cute boot. These open-toe shoes, oh my God, they would be so cute with a pair of denim or any type of flowy type of pants, or a dress. These bangles you can wear with different things. This handbag you can wear with different things, and the earrings you can wear with different things. So that's the key when you are buying outfits. You don't want to buy pieces that keep you too restricted and that you can't maneuver in other places in your wardrobe. So always remember that. Always buy flexible pieces that you can wear more than once. Okay, so then we have another dress. This dress is from Micah's. It's the Metal Decor Ruched Sleeveless Mini Dress. It's $42. I picked this dress because I think that green, especially this shade of green, is such a fun color to wear in the spring and summertime. And I love the gold detailing on the front. And I love that bit of drama that dropped down into the front as well. And I love that it was a mini. And I love like the collar and shoulder area as well. I just thought this was so cute and fashionable. But, still, I would say simple, but it's nothing simple about that dress. And so I wanted to pair... Okay, so that metal that's in the center, although it's such a small detail, it played such a huge detail in the shoes and accessories and handbag that I picked. So I found some shoes on Nordstrom, the Arezzo's. I may be pronouncing it wrong, the Michaela Stiletto sandal, and they were $99. I thought these were cute because I wanted to do an open toe, but I also wanted to do a gold that was similar to the gold that was in the dress. And so again, I'm about the small detailing. So the details, that detail metal in the center also inspired me. So on Micah's website, they had the crinkle statement earrings for $18. The earrings and how it was like kind of texture, I felt like that texture was very similar to that gold in the center, like kind of lumpy-esque. I don't know. It just looked kind of rippled. I don't know. I liked it, but I'm like, okay, these earrings would go perfect. And because of the collar, I'm like, this would be another style that I probably would wear my hair up for as well. And then I found this cute clutch on Amazon. It's the acrylic shell clutch purse for women. It's a metallic evening bag, and this was $29.99. Now, this purse has been trending like on like the higher end fashion brands. So I think I seen it and I was like, I need something like this to go with this outfit because I wanted to give like that luxury type feel, but for a quarter of the price. And then I needed the perfect cuff bracelet to wear with this. And I just feel like this look, you just couldn't put anything on your arm, but I found the cutest cuff bracelet on Banana Republic. This is the hourglass cuff and it's $90. And if you don't want to pay that, of course you probably can find something similar for a cheaper price, but this is just the cuff that I picked to go with this outfit because this was the only one that I found that paired perfectly with this look. And altogether, it is $278.99. I think this is a perfect look for the spring and summer. It definitely gives date night vibes, vacation vibes, or special event vibes that you're attending. But I love this look, 10 out of 10. For this next look, I went with the Zara dress, the cutout shoulder pad dress for $45.90. I thought this dress was so cute. Again, I love when it's colors that is mostly designated for like fall, winter-esque, and you bring them into the spring and the summer. Again, all the girlies are not going to be bright color, floral and jewel tone type of girlies when it comes to the spring and fall. Some people like more neutral palettes, and I thought this dress was really cute for someone who, again, wanted to give summer energy, but wouldn't be caught dead in bright colors. I love the cutout, of course, in the midsection. Again, the mininess of the dress, the neckline. I don't know. It's just such a cute dress. I thought it was so fashionable, but so simplistic at the same time. So that's why I picked it. And I paired it with the Aldo Annie Bolden Mule. Sorry, y'all. It was the font was a little small, which is $92. And I felt like that was like a cute little snake print. I don't know, when I sometimes when I style, I love to play with some animal prints sometimes and snake prints where I can pop it in. And for this look, because the dress was so simple in color, I wanted to do a shoe that had a little bit of pop to it, but without being over the top. And I just thought this shoe was so cute. And then it has that small little bit of slither of gold detailing right there in the front. And I just felt like, okay, this is a vibe. These shoes mixed with this dress is a vibe. So then we get the earrings, the Revolve Bracha Hendrix Baby Dome hoops in gold, which were $35. And I think we've seen versions of these earrings in rotation, I feel like, for like the last year or two. But I felt like these were cute and simple and would pair very well with the dress, and also give a little nod at that tip of gold right there at the front of the shoe. Again, you guys know I love the small details. Now we have the Zara elongated crossbody envelope bag for $49.90. And I did my best to find a bag that complemented the dress, like in the same color type of feeling, because again, I wanted the shoe to stand out. So I found this cute bag, and I thought this was perfect because simplicity, but still fashionable. That's kind of like the energy I'm going for with this look. And I feel like the dress gives that. So why not have that in the clutch, where it's like, it's nothing too crazy over the top. The color is really beautiful, but I felt like the size of it is what kind of made it like a little bit edgy-esque and a little bit different from your traditional clutch that you would carry. Well, envelope bag, but I would kind of rock it like it's a clutch kind of. And then we're going to bring it home with the Nordstrom Desi 6 feet, 62 oversized aviator sunglasses for $89. And I love a sunglass, y'all. I really do. I love a good frame. And with this look, I just wanted something that was, I'm trying to find the words, that was fashionable, but still simple, and gave a nod a little bit at the color and the shoes. And I felt like these were perfect. And I have to be honest, y'all know I love my astrology a bit. I can see like a Capricorn woman wearing this. That's who kind of gives me this vibe for this show. Not the show. I don't know what I'm talking about, for this outfit, for this style. And I feel like all these pieces together just makes for a really cute, like, lunch date outfit. Again, cute little event, little wine tasting with the friends. In some cases, a cute little date with a guy. I love this look. And I love the fashionable but still simplistic look sometimes. Everything doesn't have to be over the top when it comes to fashion. And like always, all these pieces are interchangeable within your wardrobe. And the total, I forgot to tell you guys the total. The total is $311.80. So still, it's a little bit more than the other two outfits, but still relatively affordable. All right, that concludes this segment of Rich Girl Style Academy with Ashley Aliyah. Today, again, we focus on how to style dresses for different body types. This is only part 1, guys. I have 4 more dresses that I would love to show you guys. I will post those tomorrow. So you guys stay tuned because I got some more heat coming.